What happens when thousands of invasive rats are left unchecked on an island full of defenseless penguins? This is the untold story of a rat-infested island where nature lost its balance and survival became a desperate fight. Rats, inadvertently brought by human ships since the 1700s, have invaded islands worldwide, from the Aleutians to the Galapagos. Black rats and Norway rats are among the most destructive, thriving in environments where native species like penguins evolved without predators. These invasive rodents have devastated penguin populations, disrupting ecosystems and triggering cascading ecological consequences. On Penguin Island, Western Australia, black rats once overwhelmed little penguin colonies. By the early 2000s, relentless predation on eggs, chicks, and adult birds pushed the population to the brink. Broken eggshells and claw-art burrows bore witness to the destruction. Similarly, on Haydex Island, Alaska, formerly Rat Island, rats nearly eradicated shorebird populations, including penguin ecological relatives, by consuming eggs and chicks at unsustainable rates. Ecologist Carolyn Curl from UC San Diego explains the broader impact. Rats act as apex predators in these systems, targeting penguins and other seabirds that lack defenses. This predation disrupts the entire food web. Penguins transfer nutrients from ocean to land through guano, fertilizing soil and supporting plants and invertebrates. When rats decimate penguin numbers, guano dwindles, starving terrestrial ecosystems. In the Chagos archipelago, a 2018 study found coral reefs near rat-infested islands supported less biodiversity due to reduced guano washing into the sea. Algae declined, herbivorous fish populations dropped, and reefs near rat-free islands showed 760 times more seabird activity, highlighting the nutrient linkage. Marine ecologist Nicholas Graham from Lancaster University emphasizes the ripple effects. Seabirds like penguins are nutrient pumps connecting land and sea. Rat-induced declines in penguin populations reduce guano, impacting marine algae, fish, and human communities reliant on fisheries. On Haydex Island, the loss of shorebirds led to a collapse in kelp forests as fewer nutrients reached intertidal zones. These examples underscore how invasive rats alter ecosystems far beyond their immediate prey. Restoration efforts offer hope. In 2008, Island Conservation, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Nature Conservancy eradicated rats from Haydex Island using bait pellets and traps. By 2013, shorebirds returned, and by 2019, kelp forests and intertidal communities had recovered, resembling rat-free islands. This rapid rebound within just over a decade demonstrates ecosystems' resilience when invasive pressures are removed. On Penguin Island, Western Australia, the Department of Parks and Wildlife eliminated rats by 2016, allowing little penguins and native skinks to recover. These successes relied on meticulous planning, including aerial bait drops and ground-based monitoring to ensure no rats survived. In the Galapagos, where Galapagos penguins face threats from rats, feral cats, and climate change, restoration combines rat control with habitat protection. The Galapagos National Park Directorate builds artificial nests and maintains a marine protected area around Mariella Island, a key breeding site. Annual monitoring tracks juvenile survival, ensuring population stability. South Georgia Island, home to millions of king penguins, completed one of the largest rat eradication programs by 2018. The project, spanning vast terrain, used bait stations and traps to protect penguin colonies and other seabirds, proving that even large-scale invasions can be reversed. Penguin expert Dorsmer from the University of Washington highlights ongoing challenges. Rat eradication is only the first step. Penguins need safe nesting sites and abundant prey, both threatened by climate change and overfishing. Warming oceans disrupt breeding cycles, while depleted fish stocks reduce food availability. Restoration must address these broader issues to ensure long-term survival. In the Galapagos, for instance, conservationists monitor ocean temperatures alongside rat control to mitigate climate impacts. Globally, rats contribute to 86% of island animal extinctions, threatening penguins from Antarctica to the tropics. Preventing reinvasion is critical. Biosecurity measures, such as rat-proofing ships and inspecting tourist gear, are now standard in places like Antarctica, where penguin colonies remain rat-free. Chinstrap and Adderley penguins in Antarctica create nutrient-rich hotspots that support diverse ecosystems, but these could be at risk if rats or other invasives arrive. Volunteers clean tourist boots and equipment to prevent accidental introductions, reflecting a proactive approach to conservation. Conservation biologist Donald Krall from UC Santa Cruz stresses the importance of scaling up eradication efforts. While costly, these programs yield undeniable results, as seen in Haydex and South Georgia. The challenge lies in maintaining rat-free status. Every ship or visitor poses a risk of reinvasion, requiring constant vigilance. Krall advocates for global cooperation to prioritize biosecurity and fund restoration, especially on islands with endemic species. The impact of rats on penguins reveals the fragility of island ecosystems. Penguins are keystone species, they're guano-sustaining terrestrial and marine life. When rats disrupt this balance, entire food webs collapse, from soil invertebrates to coral reefs. Yet successful eradications show that ecosystems can recover. Haydex Island's kelp forests, Penguin Island's little penguins, and South Georgia's king penguins are testaments to what's possible when conservationists act decisively. Ongoing efforts focus on both restoration and prevention. In the Galapagos, artificial nests and marine protections bolster penguin populations. In Antarctica, biosecurity safeguards pristine colonies. These measures, combined with global eradication programs, aim to protect penguins and the ecosystems they support. The fight is far from over, as climate change and human activity continue to challenge conservationists. Krall reflects on the broader significance. Each restored island is a victory for penguins and the web of life they sustain. The tools, eradication, biosecurity, habitat restoration, are proven. The question is one of commitment. Will governments, organizations, and communities invest in protecting these vulnerable ecosystems? The answer will determine the fate of penguins and countless other species. The story of rats and penguins is a stark reminder of human impact on the natural world. Ships that brought rats centuries ago set off chains of destruction, but human ingenuity now offers solutions. From trap-setting volunteers to helicopter pilots dropping bait, people are rewriting the narrative. Penguins, resilient despite their vulnerability, are reclaiming their nesting grounds. Their recovery signals hope for ecosystems worldwide, provided the work continues. Thanks for watching. Every story matters, from the everyday to the extraordinary. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your next world discovery. It's completely free and means the world to me. What topic should we explore next? Drop it in the comments below. See you in the next.